Sunday wind down, Ida with the voice on the speaker, Sunny on the mic and it's all round. Conversations are bigger, so fill my cup, fill my cup. I'm already tuned in all the way up, all the way up. Can't stop listening now. Sunday wind down, yes you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening, yes you know I'm listening. Sunday wind down, yes you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening, yes you know I'm listening, yeah. I'm okay when I hear your voices. I'm okay when I hear your voices. Working from Monday to Sunday, 7 o'clock till I'm worn out. Hustle, I can make an anthem. Give me a break, let me walk out. Trying my best to stay sober all over the weekend. I know grass is only greener when you water. So after the grind I go. Sunday wind down, yes you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening, yes you know I'm listening, yeah. I'm okay when I hear your voices. I'm okay, Sunday wind down, baby. I'm okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sunday Wind Down podcast. My name is DJ Sunny.
And I am Ida Alicia. Welcome! This is the show where we drink wine,
Or whiskey.
we talk about real issues,
We learn from each other.
and we
We
laugh
laugh
a
a little.
little. Karibuni, today we are drinking wine and some turmeric magic, baby.
Yani, this thing works with my hangovers, eh?
Listen, that's what I was gonna say. You remember no counting, but you remember how many birthday shots I took? And was I working the next morning? No, I wasn't working, but I had a trip planned the next morning. But let me tell you what this thing did to me. I was coming in hot. I was back like I never left, like a fajita. Listen, Karibuni sana, if it's your first time joining us, this is the Sunday Wind Down podcast. We love it here. We're positive vibes. We cuss a little, so get with it, okay?
Yeah. And while you're here, do share and tag your friends who you think would like to tune in. I'd like to give a few shout outs to some people tuned in right now. I see some Baza podcast out there on the Twitch side. We have some people tuned in on Twitch. We have DJ Static from Georgia.
Hey,
I see Phil Free in the building right now. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Sup, Phil?
And by the way, today's episode, we just mentioned this earlier, but turmeric magic. It is magic. Today's episode is brought to you.
Did you hear that? Woo!
Yep, nice and fresh. It's brought to you by Turmeric Magic. Turmeric Magic is some kind of juice. It is refreshing. It has great flavor. It has some great benefits. It is rumored that people who have drank Turmeric Magic regularly have not even got COVID.
Aye. See, you should have told me before I got the vid. Because I'm not even going to call it COVID. It's the vid.
It's the vid.
It's the vid.
Akina Slim Martin and Samanga, they don't get COVID because of Turmeric Magic.
You know what? Let me say, I'm not saying it's true, but I'm not
Denying
throwing it out, because this thing has a ginger. Like, it has ginger, turmeric, all the things they're telling you to put in your body when you have COVID. So, 1 + 1, 22.
Well, you know, while growing up, they used to, whenever we had a cold or we had any bad ailments, my mom used to make milk and put a spoonful of turmeric powder and honey and make us drink it. Like hot milk with turmeric and honey.
Okay.
And then even when we would get a cut, my mom used to take turmeric powder and cover the cut with it.
Wow.
Because apparently it's an antibiotic.
But you know, again, you're also Indian. So you knew turmeric from back in the day. You know me, I found out or kind of learned about the turmeric benefits after I'm grown. Like, you know, you growing up in
grown?
Hey, boy, please cut this thing. Let me fight this man real quick. But yo, this is why we're taking turmeric magic. It really is good. It's refreshing. For me, I love that it's refreshing and good for my body. I don't have to worry about the sugar, the whatevers. Oh, and My flavor today is pineapple. What flavor are you having?
I have passion fruit.
Yeah.
And once I'm done with this glass here, I'm gonna jump into this guy.
Me, I'm mixing. All it will mix in the stomach. Turmeric magic wine.
By the way,
Let's
if you
do
want
this.
to place your order for Turmeric Magic, there's a QR code right there. You can scan that, or you can use this URL over here, or you can use the discount code Sunday Wind Down, and you will get 10% off your
Wow.
order.
Okay.
Support another Kenyan business. By the way, this is a Kenyan business based out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes, this is true. Also, we are live today for the first time ever on our Instagram page. The way Instagram is set up, you can only see half of us. But guess what? Go follow so you can get all the other details and every clip that we post and whatever. Like, just support us. It's free, guys. It's really honestly free. So, I don't see why.
Yeah.
Anyways, today's topic. First of all, before we jump into this topic, Sunny, me, I can't help it. There's something that happened in Kenya. Was it yesterday?
Yep.
And oh my goodness, my soul burns. Do you know what happened?
What happened?
So Kenya, kuna curfew. There's a curfew right now in Kenya, and I believe it's 8 p.m. Eh? So curfew 8 p.m. and so people are rushing. We're trying to beat curfew. Let's go home. Let's do this, right? And on I think major highways, but I know personally of Thika Road, where this police they stopped the traffic, took keys for the first like row of cars that was in the highway, took away their keys, and people were stuck. I'm talking hundreds of vehicles were stuck on the road. And the cops said, we're not gonna open. Curfew is 8, it's now at 8 sharp. So we're not letting you guys pass. So you guys gonna stay here until 4 a.m. Like, whomst are you to hold people against their own will and put them in the barabara? Like, surely. Like, what is our government
And then
doing?
I saw a tweet by there about that. People were tweeting like government officials, or I don't know if they are pro-government, whatever guys in Kenya, saying, you know the law, so you don't obey the law, you know the consequences, pay the consequences.
Ish.
But lakini, even in states we had curfews. We had a curfew here in North Carolina till last month.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean the road was... It's
Lord.
just...
Do you know there was an ambulance stuck in that traffic? By the time I was seeing this clip, the lady was like, yeah, we're trying to rush our baby to hospital. And then the guy said, how long have you been here for? They said 2 hours. I was like, guy, it's an ambulance for a reason, right? And you guys are like going to lock these people up. I mean, Kenya, Maze, I feel like, let me not say what I feel like, but yeah, we need to do
And then,
that.
you know, the politicians who are, made these laws, who made these curfews, I'm sure they are not abiding by it.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, I don't know for a fact, but it's Kenya. Come on.
The fact that it's Kenya is just like,
Yeah.
we need to change
Anyway.
the narrative and stop saying it's Kenya. It's time to, when it's time to vote vote with your head, not with your emotions. That
Yep.
oh, these people are from my tribe. Hey, that is long gone. We need to do better, Kenya. We need to do better. If you're here and you're not from Kenya, we have some great things in Kenya. We're not always complaining, but that just happens, so we need to talk about it.
Yeah. But that's kind of what makes Kenya great. That kind of stuff too. Because...
Where are we going with this?
No, I mean, seriously. Because it's like now, you know, it's like, where else can this really happen? Like, where
That
else...
doesn't mean it makes us great. That means it's just pure foolishness from our government. It's just total foolishness. Like, there's no excuses. That's what makes it. Wewe, Tembea Kenya. Hashtag is Tembea Kenya. If you hashtag that, you'll see the amazing things in Kenya. We're not always complaining, but we're trying to uproot the problem.
Yep.
That's why we're talking about it. But anyway, on today's topic, Sunny.
So we are talking about... Actually, you know what happened is the other day, I was ordering a movie. I came home from work. I wanted to watch a movie. And I went onto my iTunes and I saw a movie and I rented it. $3.99. Boom. You know what? Loading. Boom.
What movie is this?
Watching. Boom. Actually, it wasn't even iTunes. It was HBO Max. There was that Godzilla versus Kong thing. Yeah.
Me, I ordered a movie through your account, Prime. I have your account. 0.99 cents. Who put 99 cents missing from yours account? I ordered a movie. But how convenient is that?
That is so, and so that made me think about the days of when you wanted to watch a movie, you'd have to leave the house, or you'd have to plan in advance that I want to watch a movie tonight. So when you leave work, you go buy a video library.
Yeah.
When we came to America, we called it Blockbuster, but
Wow.
back home it was just a video library, right? Or maybe you went home, then you said, situone ka movie. Then the whole family gets in the car. It's a trip. But in Kenya, it was a trip for us. So I was reminiscing on that, and I was like, man, that is how convenient it is now. And I think there's something, you miss something, I don't know. When you can just order a movie online and watch it, yes, it's convenient.
Yeah.
But I kind of miss that. Like, I think that a future generation will never understand that joy of walking through the aisle and looking at the covers of all the movies and then asking, well, you know, what do you want to watch? What do you want to watch?
That's pretty
It's-
cool, eh? But you know, you're talking like this, and I'm like, Haija, you had the privilege of getting into the vehicle. So you guys in Kenya owned a car. And then your whole family had time to just drive and go get a movie. As we didn't even have the DVD player, my friend. Like, such privilege. Is this what privilege looks like, my fellow Kenyans? This is what it
Okay,
looks like.
let me straighten something. There were a lot of people in Kenya that did that. It was
There
not just us.
but the majority of the people did not. Anyway, us guys remember when hey, uko sawa? This one is headbutting the microphone. I remember when we used to have movies za watoto kaeni chini. I don't know if you remember, and how old you are. This is me showing my age. I'm the youngest usually in my group
you
of
are.
friends, so I'm trying to show that I'm older. Okay? But I remember Watoto Kaeni Chini, where these people would bring projector and a big white piece of cloth they would put from, you know, left to right, and they would come and just find a field and have people sit down and project the movie, like, and you watch, and half the time you don't even understand, but you know, I just remember that. So me, I don't remember buying a DVD because we didn't have a DVD player.
No, at that time it was not DVDs, it was cassettes.
Wow, a movie in a cassette? I don't believe so.
Yeah.
What?
The VHS.
Sio ndo nasema, kwani mnaita?
Si ni cassette.
It's a DVD.
No, DVD ni kale ka kitu ka round, ni disc unaweka.
No, I'm saying that big cassette. It was called nini?
Hiyo sio DVD.
We used to call it video. You see, I don't even know. It's video. It's the video. That's what we're talking about. But yeah, I remember back in the day when you had that. But so you're talking about now. It's true. Even right now, as we talk about this, there are people who don't relate. I'm like, wow.
Clearly.
Must be nice.
Yeah. Speaking of cassettes, the cassettes, when we used to rent those cassettes, it was about you had to return them, you had to rewind them before you return them. And if you did not rewind them, you had to pay a fee.
What?
Yeah.
Because
Because
how long did it take to rewind these things?
no, because imagine if everybody returned the cassettes not rewound, then the
Is that a
library
word? Is that a word? I just want to
Yeah.
make sure. Rewind, rewound.
rewound. It's rewinding in the past tense.
Okay.
Yeah.
My
Where is
microphone
your
is acting up. My microphone is acting up, you guys. Like, somebody be playing with my mic.
It's you.
No, it's not.
Yep.
I just showed up here. Okay, now it's
Alright.
better.
So anyway, since I had to tighten that thing,
Yeah.
so the cassettes, when you return them, and there's hundreds of cassettes returned that haven't been rewound, the library has to rewind them. So they have to spend so much time rewinding each and every cassette before they rent it out again.
So they would fine you.
So they would fine you for not rewinding it.
Oh! Ha! Did you guys hear that? It's my turmeric magic acting out.
Yep.
But you know what's funny? I actually see Anne Lillian here who says we featured Anne Lillian on one of our podcasts, and she's a lupus warrior. And she said when she gets she said here, let me read her comments.
And when she gets inflamed.
Yeah,
or
she
if-
says-
Yeah.
She
So
said
turmeric is an anti-inflammatory. It is actually, yeah.
so it helps her when she's having the flare from the lupus. And I see a lot of people talking about feel is like I'm talking about it like it's a hangover cure. Well, from my experience, it did a thing for me.
So I saw a comment that just brought back a memory. Brenda BK says, walking around the estates looking for a tire to go make bladder.
Oh my god. That is my life right there. Man, bladder. And then you go to the people making akala. Do you remember akala, you guys?
Yep.
You're like, uncle, umebakisha nini? Tunaweza kata tutengeneze bladder. Hey, that's a lot of Swahili if you don't listen. I mean, if you don't speak Swahili. We were talking about, there's no way we can explain bladder.
But I think most of our audience right now, they're Kenyan, so they probably relate.
Yeah, hopefully you do
Hopefully.
relate.
Yeah. Now, there was also the part. So I grew up in LD. Most of you already know that. That's Eldoret, Kenya. Now,
Eldoret is in Kenya.
okay, I
He said
I almost-
Eldoret,
I almost
Kenya.
flipped you off on camera.
Ah, guy!
So then we only got one TV station in Eldoret growing up, KBC. And on Tuesday night, there was wrestling. Now, me personally, I mostly missed most of the wrestling. Not because I wasn't allowed to watch it, but
Why?
because when the family, I'm the youngest. So when the family was watching wrestling, I was the one holding the antenna on the roof. Because the wind had blown it or something. If the signal was fuzzy and the one had to climb on the roof and turn it, and then they're shouting through the window.
Hapo.
right there. Shikilia hapo. You moved. Go back where you are.
So by the time you finish, the wrestle has finished.
Yes, you guys are watching wrestling, shouting orders to me, and me, I'm up there holding the Nini antenna.
Must be rough.
Man, Ati, Linda remembers when Citizen TV launched.
Eh?
Even when I left Kenya to come to America, we still only had KBC. KTN was not in it. Is KTN in Eldoret now? I don't even know.
Eh? You're old anyway. You're showing your age.
Okay.
So, and somebody saying I couldn't relate about the what did you call it? VHS? Some of these what?
VHS.
That. Because I'm showing my friend, it's because we didn't have television. It's
But
not the age.
VHS, I learned it's called that when I came to America. CC
What
we
were you
just
calling it?
Video cassette.
Us guys were just calling it video. Aki. Oh my god, speaking of cassette, the cassette I remember is the little one where you remember where if it ran out, cassette ikikulwa. I don't know how else to say that.
If it gets eaten.
If it gets eaten, unaweka bairo, unafanya hivi, do it, like you're trying to set
Rewind
it.
it, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
We grew up in a good era.
In fact, that you could take a pen because the Walkman, the batteries, the rewinding and the forwarding, the Walkman for listening to the music would take up so much better, the battery,
Is
right?
it better?
Yeah. So what you would have to do is you want to conserve the battery for when you want to listen to music. So what I used to do is, and a lot of people, is take the cassette, you put your pen in there, and then you rewind it like you spin it like that.
Oh my goodness.
Goes in hand in hand with that True Story T-shirt that Slim has.
Oh yeah, that is so true.
And then that same time, the batteries. I don't know if any of you did this, but when the battery on the Walkman died or it was low, did any of you take the battery out, chew it, and put it back? Yeah.
I mean, you guys don't still do that with your remotes nowadays?
No, nowadays no.
Because me, I still bite my remote battery. But
A remote.
anyway.
Do you remember when there were no remotes for TVs?
I know. Oh my god, it sucked being young. Everybody would be like, everyone will change. You stand up, go change the TV. You had to go change. And then your mom's like, oh, the volume is too high. You go back, remove.
That
Convenience.
thing for flipping.
Yeah. Because it had the knobs on the side. Even changing channels used to be on the side. You have to do ta-ta-ta-ta-ta to change the channel.
And you know the thing about being the kids who are always the one being sent to go change the channel.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah. I mean, who else? You imagine your mom standing while you're in the room to go change the channel. It's a lie.
But anyway, what are some of the memories that you guys remember that in fact maybe we should even open the phone lines and see what if someone has a story or has something that they want to remind us of, something nostalgic, something that our future generations may never understand. And by the way, while we wait for you guys to call in, we're going to put the phone number up there, but we also have live stream after this show at 6 p.m. So it is 4:16 here. So let's just say in another hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And that is for the fundraiser for Little Aya. So I just want to throw that out there so that we can keep going on and be with each other virtually, even once this podcast is done.
Yes. And our number, if you're not able to get the number right now, I'm going to read it out loud for you. It's 919-322-8277.
Yep. Now, while we wait for someone to call us, Ida, do you remember ever having to, when you came to America, was GPS already a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a thing.
So, did you use GPS in Kenya before you came here?
No, I just used people on the road. I just say, hey, I'm going to this place. Show me. They say, you see that road? It's usually very it's a dirt road. Hey, don't use it. Go to the other one. I don't know why they always told you about the road not to use.
What's the point about mentioning what not to use?
Sa ukifika pale utaona butchery. Wachana na butchery. It's like, okay, wow, well, why is it relevant? But that's how I used to take directions from people if I'm lost in Kenya. I never had used a GPS. How about you?
So when I came to America, there was no GPS yet. Really fancy cars had GPS, but I had to use MapQuest.
Okay.
And we were the MapQuest guys, eh? I'm telling you. And then the thing is, I had to realize you could print a MapQuest to go somewhere. But if you didn't print reverse directions.
Oh, coming back.
Directions for coming back.
Yeah.
Then you have to read that directions from the bottom up. And it's tricky. It's not as easy as it sounds.
Plus, the highway is the other way. Like, it's not the same highway you're using to go back. Because
Yeah.
usually America is one way, right?
But if you went somewhere and you turned right,
Mm-hmm.
and you're going this way and you turn right, when you're coming back, you turn left. So
Hey,
you have to read your
tricky.
directions, and then you have to go the opposite that it's saying over there.
Oh my goodness.
Feel
That
free
would
says
be-
something here. Ati Sunday wind down. Muonge kuhusu vioja mahakamani with the rest of us. Sio rhythmics.
Do you get that comment?
I don't know what rhythmics is.
I don't know either. I know Vioja Mahakamani for sure.
I know vioja mahakamani, but I don't know what rhythmics is. So maybe he'll have to
You have
tell
to
us.
tell us, Phil.
Yeah, and then actually Kevin Dirangu says something here about the MapQuest. Now, usually when you're driving, someone, your co-driver has the MapQuest.
Yeah. What if you're driving by yourself?
And then you're driving and reading and doing a lot of things.
Isn't that risky? Well, thank God for GPS because, first of all, some people are telling me that my driving is wanting. So imagine me reading directions and driving at the same time.
Nowadays, even your phone is mirrored to the screen on your car.
Right?
And you can use
It's Apple CarPlay, baby. And it talks to you. I mean, listen.
And I'm horrible with. I remember there was one time I got lost in Nairobi for 5 hours.
How do you get lost for 5 hours?
I'm not from Nairobi.
Do you not ask for directions?
I do, but even again, those unclear. And then you have to remember the directions.
Yeah.
Because someone will give you directions, and then you have to now remember. And then, the directions are very interesting. Someone tells you, when you get over there, you'll see a big tree on your left. Make that left. Now you get to an intersection, you see a tree. You're like, is this tree big enough to be a big tree? Or is there a bigger tree up there ahead?
If someone says a big tree, it's a big tree, son.
But I mean-
you can't doubt it. Like when you see it, you're like, yup, that's the big tree.
But what if there's a bigger tree up ahead?
He would have said it. He would have said, there's a big tree, but ahead of it is a bigger tree. So when you get to the big tree, take a left. Listen, this is Kenya. The directions that and somehow we made it. We made it.
Me,
You
I
made
am so bad with directions. I still need GPS. I still use GPS to go to your place.
Guy.
Yeah.
Okay, it's true. And it's right here. Don't throw away.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then even getting out of your place, I use GPS till I get on
That's
Capitol,
insane.
and then from Capitol, I know how to get home.
Well, we have lost all hope for you.
Can you imagine how I survived pre-GPS?
That's insane. But talking about even using your phone, do you remember how much phones have changed?
Aye.
I remember the Nokia, the first. Nokia used to be the shit. I don't know what you guys telling me about iPhone, CG, Samsung. Nope. Nokia used to be it, baby. Like, it was the biggest gigantic phone. You remember the one which even had an aerial, like an antenna you can have to pull up?
At an aerial.
Teenager aerial.
Yeah, I haven't heard that in so long.
Guy, what do you guys use in aerial? Habari ya umati.
Yep.
You
So
remember that one?
the Nokia, that's the bombest thing about the Nokia.
Bombest.
Yeah, bombest.
There was a bomb and then there's the bombest.
There's
guys.
bombest. Was the game Snake.
Guy, I used to play that game.
I know.
Nokia only had one game. Did you have two?
No.
I only had one
One
game,
game.
and it was Snake.
Actually,
they
I
need to
still
bring it
have
back.
my Nokia. It's in a box in the garage.
I wish we looked at for it before we
Yeah,
started this
I still have
podcast.
it.
Yeah.
And then you're talking about Nokia. Now, how about pre-cell phones?
Guy.
How did you call someone, a friend, or how did someone communicate with your mother or something before cell phones existed?
God.
Growing up, can you think of memory there?
No, unless they send somebody to tell you something, I can't even think of it. They would send, your son is going to Nairobi. Tell them when they get to this road to tell that woman to tell my auntie that this and this is happening. So they have to find that woman, and then that woman has to find your auntie because they're in the same kind of area. Oh my goodness.
So
That is insane. Think about that. Like, how did you even communicate? Like, you're on a broken telephone. By the time the message comes to you,
it's gone.
I know.
Yeah, we had a house phone.
Wow, privilege, guys.
A lot of people had a house phone.
No, please speak for yourself. Let
And
them
we,
speak.
but our friends had cordless phones. Yetu was not
The
cordless.
one with this code, yeah.
And it was a rotary phone.
Yeah.
You know, the one you pick up, then you want to dial. Anyway, that phone. So when you've told your friend at school, call me at 4 p.m. You hear that phone ring at 4 p.m., you run to the phone. Now, there was another phone in my parents' bedroom. So every time, I know this now, because now I'm older. At that time, I thought maybe they were... I used to think Labda, maybe they didn't hear me go to the phone. But I know for a fact, every time I was on the phone, They would pick
listen?
up over there
Oh man.
and they would listen.
Oh man.
And I don't know, I'm yet to confirm this fact, but as a parent, I'm pretty sure that was going on.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah.
They wanted to make sure you didn't get into any kind of trouble, I think.
I still did though.
We know you. Don't tell your story now. You need to write a book.
Mm.
But anyway, somebody reminded us about the Nokia phone. Do you remember how you used to hold down the button to text? It has to go to
Oh.
A, B, C.
Oh,
You
you
hold it
have
down.
to hold
And then
it down?
yeah.
No, me, I used to do
Ta, ta, ta.
No, yeah. A, B, C. Then
No, I feel
used to
like,
tap.
well, me, I think you can hold it down. Like, yeah, there's that one for tapping. Ama, did they change? But me, I remember holding it down. Like, it will bring A and then B
I think
and then
it does
C,
it both
and then let
ways.
go. Ah.
Ni vile umezoea.
Yeah, and now we're here with a QWERTY keypad. You just ta 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 ta. Woo!
Unaitwa QWERTY.
Please, QWERTY. Umeisha Amerika miaka ngapi umesema QWERTY? Sani QWERTY. It's QWERTY keypad.
Siku hizi hata landline watu hawananga kwa nyumba. Does anyone even have a landline anymore?
Some people still do have landlines. I know for a fact some people will be like, oh, call me on that phone. Can I text you on there? They're like, no, that's my house phone. So some people still have it. See, Nini, Kina Spectrum, they bring it. There's a package with your house
Yeah,
phone.
but what's the point of it anymore even? I don't even get why you need a house phone anymore.
Some people are retired, they're at home, they don't carry their mobile phones a lot.
Did you realize? So now, like you said, Spectrum. So Uku in North Carolina, our internet provider is Spectrum. So some of you not from North Carolina may not know this.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, you get a phone that's like from your internet provider. That's an internet phone. Did you know if your power went out, like that phone won't work?
Really?
Yeah, so you have to get a phone from a phone. It can't be a voice over IP. It can't be an internet phone.
Wait. Technically, even the phones we had at home,
Yeah.
even those ones, they wouldn't work if the lights were off.
No, they would work. Those phones, they're not plugged into the steamer.
They're plugged into the steamer.
No, it's just a phone going into a phone.
How
line
was
going
the
into-
phone working?
It's a mechanical rotary phone.
Guys, help us.
Yeah,
In the comment
it
section.
does not use electricity.
Really?
Yes. So those phones will work even when the power is out.
I'm not sure.
Yep. Trust me.
Really?
So between me and you, who is technical here?
Forget the technical. Between me and who has a good memory. That's what we're asking. But no, really, somebody needs to help us in the comments. Like, those phones worked without power? Like,
Yeah.
really? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, they did.
Well,
Now, if you have a cordless phone, the one that goes in the wall and it has to be powered, then the phone unit itself doesn't work. So you need to have a phone that doesn't plug into the electricity.
somebody said they use battery power.
I
That's
know.
not true.
Now
Somebody
even
said
you-
acha ubabi. You see, Linda even doesn't. You said on the wall, and I remembered call box.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, do you remember call box? You need to have somebody's number. You need to have coins, and you need to make sure that somebody knows you're gonna call them. Because if they don't pick up, and you should wake like you work.
Yeah.
You panga a
Joe
line.
B. Kihiu says the rotary phone never used power.
So you're gonna go with one comment, and the other said it used now.
Hao wengine hawajui.
Kwa ndani huko, hiyo ndio inaitwa dictatorship hii.
Ndio inasema 8 p.m. curfew, you
Ndio hii
stop driving.
dictatorship. It's the one here. Because guy, me I don't anyway, and I could be wrong anyway. I don't remember, so I don't know. I was the queen of tapping call boxes.
Oh, yeah.
You remember? You could. Oh my goodness, call boxes. I don't know. Do they still have them here?
Oh, yeah.
My cousin is here. Her name is Sylvia Kafura. She's like, Aki Aida, Ati, those landline phones were not connected to power. Oh,
There you
really?
go. Now we have.
Well, I
another-
believe my cousin.
Yeah, and
No, I
I
can't
believe
believe you.
I believe Joe B. Kihiu.
And Lillian also said they don't use power. Okay, guys, you win now.
Yeah.
I said I could be wrong.
And you could lock those rotary phones with a padlock. Yeah, so you know that thing that Zunguka has?
Yeah.
You can put a padlock on it so it doesn't go round. So you can't make calls.
So you are just a dictator. Like the phone is there, but nobody can use it.
I'm not the one. I
Not
was
you.
locked
I'm saying,
for.
look, guilt is coming your way. I'm not saying you. You are young. I'm saying whoever puts the padlock on it. Yes,
This
that's
is
trying.
pressure.
This is
Pressure.
some
Don't
facts.
give me all this pressure.
Hey, and it's hot in this house.
I know, na tumewasha AC kabisa.
Ina-
Anyway.
Inafanya ama juu hakuna stima.
AC needs steamer, okay?
Oh, does it really?
The
Tell
fact
us
that
in the comment section if they see this. We're too much. Another thing I've kumbukad nani. Sunny. Do you remember Walkman?
you forgot my name, but you kumbuka walk.
I said Sunny. See, I said Sunny. Hey, you guys, this one, there's hostility. Please take a seat. Hey, So you take a sip, we relax. Yeah,
Yeah,
though.
I'm taking a sip. Anyway,
So
what?
much
Okay, what?
hostility.
Walkman.
Even
See, I
I've
mentioned
forgotten.
Walkman earlier with the batteries and
No,
the
the
rewinding.
thing, no, the thing that you used to carry and listen to music. What was that called?
Walkman,
And the one with the CD. What was that called?
Discman,
No.
and that was kind of
And the-
sexist, huh?
Walkman, this man. Wait, and there's another one that used to look like this. It was small. It had an antenna. You would play radio stations and you would carry that to school. We would hide it to bring to school. What was that called?
I guess you. If I go by everything, we just we call that radio. Call that radio man.
No, but I don't know if you guys remember that one. And somebody posted it on their Instagram the other day, and I forgot who it was though.
Oh, this thing is good, eh?
Turmeric magic, eh? It's doing the magic. Kwani uko umekunywa before una advertise kitu hujakunywa unasema it's good?
No, every time I drink it, I like
Oh,
inakuchapa
it's
na
a
flavor
refresh.
mob, yeah.
Me najua pineapple is so far my favorite flavor.
So, hebu watu mniambie hiyo kitu ya radio yenye iko na aerial na unazungusha. You're talking about like something that looked like an iPod?
It did look like an iPod. It did look like an iPod, but it had an antenna. You had to tuvuruta hivi.
I don't know that one.
Hey, this man.
Was
can
it
you
an
just
over
tell
over?
him? There's this bar. It's Aida ni Babi. Okay, tumekusikia and then. Ameshinda insist.
But kani facts ni facts.
Mimi ni Babi. Babi ni kuacheza blada Babi gani? Anyway. Babi wewe kuacheza bano. Kama unacheza blada bano wewe ni Babi.
Nilicheza bano, yeah.
Alafu basi pia ni Babi. According to jamaa.
Nimepata text message hapa mtu anasema ati boombox. Boombox. Oh yeah, boomboxes.
Boombox ni nini ya wawada?
Hiyo katenje kakubwa, it has two speakers.
How you gonna say katenje kakubwa? Wingi, umoja wingi. Inaitwaje? Ukubwa ka ki. Kitenje ni kikubwa. You can't say katenje kakubwa, no? It either has to be one.
Okay, ni jitenje juu ni kikubwa.
I'm having too much fun. Oh, throwback. That's so funny.
Yep.
Wait, mimi nimesema watoto wangu hapa hivi si mtu wekee si.
So boombox, I remember boombox. When you see these old hip hop, mtu ameshikilia kiredio hivi, that's a boombox. Yeah, that's a boombox.
So the ones that they used to come to, okay, so I'm referring to movies here, okay? The ones that they used to come into, like if a guy is trying to serenade a girl, they would bring a big ass radio and stand downstairs near her bedroom. Is that a boombox?
Yes.
I need to be serenaded.
All you know nowadays is a Bluetooth speaker.
I know. I actually have the one you gave me. I use it all the time. Sometimes even making calls. That's how convenient.
Oh, that was a text from Rocky from up in the Maryland area.
Hi, Rocky. What's good?
So squeezy, I guess these guys have decided they don't want to call in. They just want to text us.
I know. Why
So,
y'all texting like this?
We've put the number there. You can comment. You don't have to text, but I guess anyway.
It's okay. Sunny, let me ask you. When was the last time you got a haircut? Like right now as we're looking at you. It's not a trick question. Just go with it.
I think 2 weeks ago.
Okay. And you had
3?
to... Okay, it's okay.
2?
It looks like
Okay.
5, but... but do you remember, when was the last time you had gotten a haircut? And if you did in Kenya, the last time, you were in a kinyozi where they massage your scalp, they put...
They do that here.
Right? No, in Kenya it's better.
Well, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It is, but they do that here.
Growing up, had you ever had to get a haircut from those people under the tree, kinyozi, under the tree? You remember?
No.
If you don't remember, I'm older than you.
No.
Aye. Do you guys forget the babi? Do you guys on the comment section remember the barbers used to be under a tree?
Did you get a haircut under the tree?
Yeah. Why you think I relate? Because I got a haircut under the tree.
Under the tree.
Yeah. I didn't. I saw people getting haircuts. No, honestly, am I the only one? Kwani, what estate was I living in?
Where they gave haircuts under the tree.
Yes, that's an actual thing. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to post everything and you guys have to tell me. Have you ever had or had you seen those people who gave haircuts under a tree? It's a real thing. I used to pass by Shauri Moyo and I see it happening. Either under the tree was wow! Audience cinema. Who's remembering? No, that was not a haircut under the tree. There was a haircut under the tree, and I know there was a haircut under the tree. If I go to Shauri Moyo, I could even draw on the soil where the man was standing.
Today we are talking about things that we experienced, not things that we dreamt about.
No, I experienced it, I swear. Okay, I'm gonna go then. Fine. I quit.
So, do you remember when what did you do?
before we go, Joe Cahio said, sure, pale Karioko. Listen, you see, also Feel Free said, yes, haircuts under the tree was a thing. Yes, Ziwa, Mbote, Oyole. Listen, these are the people from Islam. Sasa nyinyi mababi, plus the guy was calling me a babi, who apparently anajua Ziwa, Mbote. Mi najuaji under the tree. Kasi kuwa naishi Bahama, Oyole, ama nini, Shauri. Was say the ghetto in me has come out. But that's where they used to give haircuts under the tree.
Okay.
I'm for real. Real.
So we're going to have to experience that.
Do not know.
I think maybe the ladies were braiding.
No, I'm sure what I'm talking about, honestly.
How about before Google, before search engines rather, how did you like look for information? Like if you had, I wonder if,
I would ask my mother.
And what if your mother didn't know?
We called my grandmother.
Yeah, actually it was a
It really was like
yeah.
that, right? You ask people that, hey, I don't know, let us ask whoever, you know? Or somebody who goes to town every day and they work in Nini, Apo tea room, they know, you know?
But does that just make someone like easily just fudge things up and just say things just to act like they're smart?
Absolutely, yeah. But technically speaking, if you're trying to learn something, where did you have to go to find good information?
Your elders.
I get
but
that.
at my place, we had a whole like shelf of encyclopedias.
You know, that's funny because a comment just came in and Linda also said encyclopedia.
Yeah.
That's where they used to go for
Yeah.
good information.
We had like 20, 30. They were on the living room above the TV, a whole shelf from one wall end to the other wall end. And it was like detailed. You find any word and you can read like a whole bunch of stuff about it.
You know, I think by the time I discover
Now that's not a word.
By the time I discovered encyclopedias,
Discove.
it's a word, but just I'll go with your English.
Yeah.
By the time I discovered
Rewound
encyclopedia,
is a word. Discove is not.
well, it's your word against mine. But by that time, I think I found the one that had letter A to Z in one, the big one, gigantic one. I didn't see the ones A and then letter B and then yeah. But that's the one I'm more familiar with.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, so everything was in one book.
Yeah, it was letter A to Z.
That's called a dictionary.
No, encyclopedia. This man is trying me today. You need a break? Like put the turmeric magic nini real quick, I punch you. The cover real quick. No, I'm not serious. Okay, let's talk about something that we will agree on. The games we used to play. I know somebody said Blada. Do you remember this game? It used to be called Shake. You draw lines on the ground like with your finger or a stick, and then like the people trapped in a box, and you have to like shake.
Oh, yeah.
You remember two teams? Did you play that?
Oh, I think we still like when we went to the beach like a few years ago. We played that on the beach.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That used to be the bomb.
I really like that game. Now in my school, you know, most of the time we played on the dust on Vumbi, like it's just dusty, right?
Yeah.
And you draw the lines with a stick.
Yeah.
Now our school uniform was navy blue. So sweater navy blue, shorts navy blue, and this in primary.
Dresses,
and then those grey socks that you have to pull up.
Oh God.
So before we play Shake, because we would get into fights because someone would say, I touched you, and the guy
And
would
like,
say,
"You
no,
didn't
you didn't
touch
touch
me."
me.
Yeah.
So before we play Shake, we used to, the team that's supposed to be doing the touching would rub their hands on the soil, on the vumbi, on the dust.
Yeah.
So their hands are dusty, so that when they tap you, your hand mark is on that navy
Oh
blue
my!
uniform.
That was smart though.
Yeah.
That was super smart.
Yep.
I remember. Also, somebody said 3 sticks. Did you used to play that game?
Is that the one where you
3
jump,
sticks. You
jump,
put 3
jump,
sticks,
and then
and
they
then
kept getting wider and
yes.
wider?
Oh,
Yeah.
I used to be extender. Let me tell you, they didn't give me these long legs for nothing. I used to be the last one. Where I hit is where they extend. Let's see who's gonna make it happen.
And nowadays, that's what they call DJ mixes with intros, extender,
Really?
extended mix. But yeah.
Wow.
yeah.
Tell me. Okay. Anyway.
Uh-huh.
Other than that game, isn't that the game now they play? That game is in the Olympics. 3
Shake.
sticks.
Oh, 3 sticks.
Yeah, see, they jump and then they mark where you know. It's not technically 3 sticks they put, but they put measures where they say if
Hey.
you jump from here to
Ken
here.
Walapa said another one.
Which one?
Chobo.
Chobomboto.
I hated that game.
Me, I didn't play that game. Woo, it was too much
yeah,
for me.
yeah.
I hated it.
So when you're playing ball with your legs together, and the minute the ball passes between your legs,
They come.
there's a designated tree
Oh, or to touch.
that you have to touch that tree, and until you touch that tree, you're getting gotos.
Let me. If you don't know what ngoto is, move your- ngoto is a nice one.
Ndio.
Oh Lord Jesus, that was good old days.
Oh, actually, that thing is called triple jump.
Yeah,
3
see?
sticks.
Yeah. It's literally called triple jump. That's 3 sticks. We used to do that.
And then Frida talked about rounders.
Rounders. Woo! You
Yule
have
kwa ya
to
madem.
nakati. Nyinyi mko mnacheza hiyo? And then another one was somebody said it, kalongo. But this was when you were young, much younger. Kalongo is when you pray, when you pray. Well, you pray and then you play a pretend house. I even used to have a pot and a stove for real. We used to steal food from the house to go and cook for Kalongo. My aunt used to beat me.
So what kalongo is that? That's like pretend like.
Pretend house, yeah. You play house like your mom and the other one is the dad, and you have kids, and then they go pick up leaves. You wash them. You don't actually wash them. You just cut them and cook. And we used to really cook. I guess that's how some of
Chamamana
us.
chababa.
That's the same thing, Kalongo. That's how we became such good cooks. Some of us. We started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Now I remember in where I lived as a kid, in the compound there was a tractor that was broken down, that didn't work, and the grass had grown around it, and it was just a stationary dead tractor. Man, I used to love getting on that tractor and pretending I'm driving Safari Rally, because the steering wheel is there and the gear thing for the tractor is there, and I used to get on that thing and just go vroom, vroom. It's a stationary tractor. But
used to-
man, and kids, that's kind of what we're trying to talk about, is the next generation. I don't know if they'll feel that sweetness of being out there.
This generation does not even play outside anymore.
But I
The
think
kids-
because of COVID, a few more kids
No,
were
no,
playing
s-
outside. But
Scratch COVID. Before
COVID,
people,
yeah.
They have PS. They have Wii. What else do you guys call it? There's so many things.
These phones and iPads and everything. Hey, it's screen time. That's called screen time. I mean, not just kids. Let's face it. Even us adults, we're glued to these things.
You're
I mean,
supposed to be
it's-
playing outside as an adult.
Yeah.
How you gonna play outside? You don't play. You work. But I know what you mean. We don't get enough
Yeah, go
outside
for
time.
walks or go for whatever. But what did people do before phones? What? Let me ask you this: before there was a smartphone, like right now we are so glued to our smartphones. Before there was a smartphone, really, like what did you? I saw a meme today actually that said that was someone sitting like this, even to like really sad. Ati me
Waiting for my phone to
considering my life while my phone is
I
charging.
saw that one. Me thinking about my life, right?
Yeah.
While my phone is charging. Yeah. Imagine.
But
when
it's
your
so
phone-
true.
It's true. When your phone dies, you feel so paralyzed. Like,
Powerless.
yeah, you can't do anything. It's just so crazy.
When we went to Mexico last year, my iPhone would.
Hey, you had to say it was a knife. You
Oh,
can just
yeah.
leave it at phone.
Hey,
Hey, oh wait.
I'm telling you, when you have a Jaluo, you have to say you have an iPhone.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Frank said, Sunny, did you ever bring a date to that tractor?
Yeah, actually, there was a time
Actually.
Actually, I did not bring a date, but I tried to. There was a time I told this mama, well, she wasn't a mama at that time. She was just a young girl, because I was probably like 6 or 7, honestly. I told her, man, let's go play Safo on my tractor. And she didn't feel it, so I
Yeah,
was
apparently
rejected.
you're a terrible driver, but they knew
It
from
was
the...
a stationary tractor.
Yeah, I
wasn't
mean, but they
driving.
knew. They knew to save their lives from
Yeah.
a young age.
But what was I talking about before this date thing came up?
I forget.
Anyway, yeah. So let me tell you, these phones and this screen
Oh, we were
time-
talking about phones. Your iPhone, and when you were in Mexico, something
yeah.
happened to it.
So my phone went to the thing where it was just showing the Apple logo. It was not turning on. It was not turning off. Yeah, and there was 2 days before we were supposed to get back to America.
Oh, yeah.
So for 2 days I was phoneless. I could not post Insta stories. I could not post my vacation, and it gave me perspective. Like it almost made me feel like when I came to vacation just to post on Instagram.
Well, you tell us. Your phone was dead. You were feeling useless.
Yeah, so now I could finally enjoy my vacation.
Ah, nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only part I missed is like I couldn't pair to my Bluetooth speaker to listen to music.
music,
Now that's
yeah.
when I wished I had a boombox.
A boombox.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Like a boombox, you know?
Good old days. Good old days.
Yep. So there's another text here from Joki Hiu. He says we need to talk about food choice when you get into a restaurant fresh from the plane.
Fresh from the plane. Like when you get here.
When you get to America?
I guess that's what he means.
Yeah.
But like when you go to a restaurant in Kenya, everybody ordered fish. I mean, not fish, chicken and chips. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
And
like it's such
sausages.
a delicacy. Like, because you don't eat it all the time. It's chicken and like chips. We call it chips, but it's fries here. But yeah, that's what typically order when you
I remember
anywhere.
going out to eat when I was a kid, just to eat hot dogs.
Wow.
Because hot dogs in Kenya are really good.
Yeah, it's true. They're not anything.
There's this
that we
restaurant
have
in Eldoret called Oasis. I don't know if it still exists.
Mm-hmm.
But Oasis had milkshakes, fries, sauces, hot dogs, and that's about it.
Wow.
They didn't have a big menu, but they had like good outside seating.
Mm-hmm.
So like teenagers just used to flock over there for milkshakes and hot dogs and fries and just sit out there and talk and laugh. Man, I miss those good days.
Good old days. Do you know that they closed down the last Steers that was in Kenya? Maybe a week ago or something. I saw an update.
Yeah,
You remember
it,
Steers?
it was in Nairobi. so-
In Nairobi, yeah, obviously.
We
I
didn't
don't-
have a Steers.
God, you don't remember Steers.
Yeah.
Sengine wanasahau niko na mtu wa ushago hapa, but anyway.
Hey, speaking of eating, let me tell you, on Saturdays, we used to go to this alley. Have I told you guys about this one before?
I don't know. Tell us.
There's this alley behind our shop, and there's a butchery there. And it was a small butchery with just like a small car window with meat hanging over there. And you could order this thing called pork special.
Oh yeah.
I've told you about that
Yeah,
one.
yeah. I know.
10
I've heard
shillings.
the story.
10 shillings, and man, that was some of the best. But I think after living in America now, if I went back to Kenya, that would probably tear my stomach up.
Oh, yeah, because you're a baby now. When your stomach, it is
No,
the same stomach you used to
it
have.
is, but let me tell you, you guys, Ebu in the comments, tell me when you go back to Kenya,
Do you still
doesn't your
eat,
stomach
yeah.
nini
Me, I
mess
just
up the
know
first few days?
Motura is what is going to be the end of me. Like, let them open back outside. I want Motura so badly. I know if you know, Motura is called blood sausage here.
Yeah, but it's not.
It's not quite the same thing, but that's really, I mean, the way they make it, it's the same thing. It's blood sausage. It is blood sausage. What do you mean? What else can you call it?
Okay, yeah.
It's blood sausage.
How
And
about, do kids nowadays still do mchongwano?
I don't know. That's roasting each other. They still do. I
They
think.
still do it the way we used to do it, like asubui.
Used to have
Sijui what.
a whole session.
Harufu ya gambut na sijui what.
Oh my God, no. Ours was lethal.
Yeah.
I don't think they still have it. I don't know. So
Man, those things were so much fun in class. I mean, in school, it was great. Like, I remember telling people ati, kwani nyinyi wadusi mpaka mnakanga carpet kwa shamba.
Oh my goodness.
And there were so many different ones. And those things, they were quite something, eh?
Yeah, I know. But we were just trying to reminisce, go down memory lane, remember the things we used to do as kids, and just kind of see what is different now and what these kids right now are missing. But hey, at least we
Hey.
had those experiences, so that's what one thing we're thankful for.
You're right.
And if you're just joining us, today's episode is sponsored by
Turmeric
Magic. Make sure you get your own. We do have a QR code right there. It's and if you don't, they're on our Instagram pages. And if you order, please don't forget to use the coupon Sunday Wine Down, and you get 10% off.
Yep, and there's actually a URL right there at the bottom, turmericmagic.com/discount/Sunday Wine Down. If you go there, you will get the 10% off automatically. It just directs you to their website. And support another Kenyan business. And I'm telling you, once you start drinking this,
It's a
you
rock.
will be amazed. It is not only refreshing, but it tastes great and it has great health benefits. The only benefit I use this for is for my hangover, but it does
Honestly.
more than that.
Also, it helps to avoid homa. Like the turmeric and the ginger in there is so strong.
Yep.
So I like to drink it in the morning as well, like a quick breakfast. And it's, it works for me. I love it, honestly.
But anyway, today's episode was all about having something fun to talk about. And speaking of fun, do you guys realize that we have been doing this for a year?
What?
A whole year.
Happy
In fact,
birthday,
the-
Sunday Wine Down.
Yep. We had a fan send us a
A
plaque,
gift.
a
Wait.
gift.
Can they see it? I don't think you. Put it like against your shirt because it's black.
Oh.
So that's the only way they can
Ooh,
kind of see
and you
it.
can turn it, it lights up, It's a Sunday wind down podcast. It has a cue thing there, like a timeline. It has the pause and the forward and the rewind. And it has a Spotify logo, which we are on Spotify. And we got a gift from a fan, from Linda. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. To be honest, I had kind of forgotten we had hit a year until that showed up in the mail.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, snap, we hit a year.
Yeah.
And I want to thank all of you that have been tuning in all the time when we're on. Akini Aboge, we see you all the time. We
That's
really
true.
appreciate you.
Yeah.
And Lillian, we see you. We really appreciate you. Everyone that's been tuning in, we really do appreciate you. Aida, toa maoni.
Mimi ninaona serikali itusaidie.
Si ulipata stimulus.
But as that, I've been buying everybody anything. Like, what you want? I got the stimmy. What you want? What you want? I got the stimmy. But yes, you guys, we just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for your support. I mean, a whole year we've been meeting here every. First of all, when we started doing the Sunday Wind Down podcast, we were on every Sunday. Mind you,
Sunday.
yeah, it was a time that we had COVID, and so we were home a lot. And we loved it, but then we started getting burned out, so we started doing it every other Sunday. But even with that, you've been here constantly with us every Sunday that we go on, so we don't take it for granted. We are so grateful for you guys. If you've not already followed us on Instagram, please go ahead and follow. It's free. Totally free. It's
Yep.
not going to cost you a thing. We are on Spotify, free as well. We are on YouTube as well, free. Every platform that you find us, it's for free, really. Like, we're not asking for anything. We're just asking for your support.
Yep.
Go ahead and follow and subscribe on our channel as well. Help us grow. You've been here through this journey. We are so grateful. And I don't know, man. I don't know what we would do without you guys. It would be a platform with me and Sunny and June.
Just
3
here.
viewers talking to each other. It was masatuko live kwa nini situfanye FaceTime.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But anyway, with that said, again, we will be going live at 6 p.m.
6 p.m. So
So
in an
we're-
hour, 10 minutes.
In an hour, we'll be going live to support this little princess. Her name is Baby Aya. And if you've not, I mean, just look up Baby Aya. We're going to be doing a fundraiser for her. The family needs 270 million.
Kenya shillings.
You sure it's not dollars?
US dollars 2.7.
2.7. Okay. That's what they need to get treatment for her before, there's a timeline and all this. So if you can, please join. $1, $2, whatever you can give, we'll be very, very grateful. Again, thank you for tuning in. As always, we have new music that we need to showcase because, hey, we do our part in supporting you as much as you do yours in supporting us. And I'm sure at this point you already know this, people. This is Sounds of Thika.
Yes.
I mean, if you don't know, tazama tu kweli, you never have heard about Sounds of Thika kama sisi.
Yeah.
Tumejitolea kuwasukuma na pia wao wanatusupport, so it's a two-way street.
Yeah,
Just
and
guys.
they do send us their music religiously. And
Yeah, we don't go fishing for people's music, by the way.
Right.
You have to send it. That's the only way we know that you've given us permission to showcase your music.
Yep. So again, if you have some talent, some music that you want showcased, do send it to us via email, sundaywdpodcast@gmail.com. Subscribe to our Instagram, SundayWD Podcast, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, and Spotify. But for now, we're going to listen to Sounds of Thika. And this song right here is called Change the World.
Sounds of Thika. We can all change the world if we all came together to make things go better than they are right now. We can all change the world if we all came together to make things go better than they are right now. If we put
that a man with a dream can fly to the peak, break bread with the king, spend time with the prince, play around with the kids, and still have the courage, speak out on the things that bound unity, break down unity. Champion for peace from mwananchi, makofi kwa raisi, anayetawala nchi, tushikane kwa pamoja tujenge nchi.
Be your brother's keeper, be your sister's keeper, be a peacemaker and change this world. We can all change the world if we all came together to make things go better than they are right now. We can all change the world if we all came together to make things go better than they are right now. Sisi wote sasa, wazee na vijana, tupinge ukabila, tupendane wote. Wacha pressure kaka, wacha pressure dada, wazee kwa vijana tuungane. We can all change the world if we all came together to make things go better.
What a message. We were just talking about it. We can all change the world if we come together.
Absolutely. There's power in numbers. And I look forward to seeing all of you. We all look forward to seeing all of you in an hour on 254 Diaspora DJs on Facebook, on my YouTube channel, DJ Sunny Sistuki. It's at Sistuki. On my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Sistuki. And probably on
We're gonna be on system.
on Instagram. Yep. We'll probably
Probably. I thought it was the plan. We're also gonna be on Instagram. We're gonna use my platform on that one.
Yep. So we'll be on Ida's Instagram. Follow Ida on Instagram at Ida_. Umesahau Instagram yako? Ida
I thought you
Alicia.
forgot. I was like, bro, we're about to have a problem. Yes, we're going to be live on my Instagram at Ida_Alicia.
Yep. And you can follow me on Instagram at Sistuki and everywhere, Mixcloud, SoundCloud, YouTube. And subscribe to Ida's YouTube channel. Subscribe to
Yeah.
my YouTube channel. Subscribe to the Sunday Wind Down YouTube channel. And if you need more YouTube channels to subscribe to, we can probably create them.
That is true. Subscribe. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Sunday Wind Down. Until next time, bye.
See you guys later.
Sunday wind down, Ida with the voice on the speaker, Sunny on the mic and it's all round. Conversations are bigger, so fill my cup.
And don't forget to order your turmeric magic. Use the discount code Sunday Wind Down for 10% off.
Way up. Can't stop listening now.
Sunday Wind Down.
Yes, you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening. Yes, you know I'm listening.
Sunday Wind Down.
Yes, you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening. Yes, you know I'm listening. Yeah. I'm okay. I'm okay when I hear your voices.
I'm okay.
I'm okay. I'm okay when I hear your voices.
I'm okay.
Working from Monday to Sunday, 7 o'clock till I'm worn out. Hustle, I can make an anthem. Give me a break, let me walk out.
I'm trying my best to stay sober all over the week, and I know grass is only greener where you water. So after the grind, I go.
Sunday wind down, yes you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening, yes you know I'm listening.